Welcome to the Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for March 5th, 2021. The Federalist reports, White House pulls nomination for Neera Tanden to lead Budget Office. President Joe Biden pulled Neera Tanden's nomination to lead the White House Management and Budget Office Tuesday amid bipartisan opposition growing on Capitol Hill. In a statement, Biden said Tanden requested the White House remove her from consideration for the budget job, but he is still looking at other roles for the former head of the Washington progressive think tank Center for American Progress in the new administration. Shortly after the announcement of her nomination in November, Tanden was caught having deleted over 1,000 tweets that spread conspiracies and attacked lawmakers whose support she needed in the 50-50 chamber, including Maine Republican Susan Collins, who frequently gives Democrats the votes they need. Collins and Utah Republican Senator Mitt Romney both announced their opposition to Tanden's confirmation last week. West Virginia Democrat Senator Joe Manchin became the first Democrat to publicly oppose her confirmation days earlier. An article from townhall.com states, after White House withdraws Tanden's nomination, Ben Sasse issues a warning to GOP senators. While the administration's withdrawal of Tanden's nomination is a win for Republicans, Senator Ben Sasse urged the GOP to focus on stopping the confirmation of Xavier Becerra, who President Biden hopes will lead his Department of Health and Human Services. During his confirmation before the Senate Finance Committee, Sasse slammed Becerra for his attacks on religious liberty. In his capacity as California's Attorney General, Becerra targeted the Little Sisters of the Poor for resisting compliance with the contraceptive mandate.
Whole bunch of words, but you know well, you're an incredibly smart man, you know well that what the federal government did was make sure that you couldn't target the nuns. So you sued the federal government because the federal government said the nuns didn't have to buy contraceptive insurance. You can put 17 layers of you were following the law to go after the federal government for administering the program or doing X or doing Y that made it difficult for California to administer the program. But it was just about nuns buying contraceptive coverage. Was there something else the federal government did that you were suing them for when in the case called California versus Little Sisters of the Poor?
Sasse accused Becerra of an assault on the First Amendment, referring to his lawsuits related to the contraceptive mandate, and deemed him a, quote, culture war super soldier. And finally, the New York Post informs us that Amazon tweaks app icon after comparisons made to Hitler. Amazon has changed its new smartphone app logo after critics said the earlier incarnation was a dead ringer for Adolf Hitler. The e-commerce giant introduced the new icon in January to replace the symbol of a shopping cart with one featuring a brown box with a jagged piece of blue tape above the company's iconic smile-shaped arrow. But sharp-eyed users noticed the tape disturbingly recalled Hitler's toothbrush mustache. The change from the shopping cart image was Amazon's first icon update in more than 5 years. And that concludes your Saul's Newsstand News Rewind for March 5th, 2021. For more political news faster, visit saulsnews.com.